Glenfarclas 17, Whiskey Scout is in the house.
First of all, before we get to Whiskey Scout, I must be acknowledged.
Yeah.
I've got on the white hat. I've got on a black shirt, and you wanted me not to wear the black shirt.
There's no acknowledgement needed.
Turn the frown upside down, famous.
If you wear that, though, you should go with the side boob.
No, it's
not wear the undershirt.
You always say side boob, but it's up into here.
It wasn't me. Everybody else saw it.
There was no side boob. What they saw was a little bit more chest area, is what it was. But I said only during the 12 hours of boom will you get this shirt without an undershirt.
I've got to go plug in real quick. You guys keep talking. I'm sure you will. I've got to plug in for power.
Oh, you heard
I forgot to do that.
No, that's all right. No, you're all right. Just caught me by surprise. Just caught me by surprise.
Yeah, now, what do we have? Go ahead and explain.
Okay,
what
this was the free bottle of Glenfarclas 17.
Hold on now. Free bottle.
Yep, it was free bottle. Well,
explain that, but in live dummy terms. Which
live dummy term is, I walked in there.
Right.
It was tore up.
Did you just put a time limit?
I did. Well, I did for
30 seconds.
Now you've already ate 20 seconds of my 30.
Well, that's part of how we do it dummy style. You're off camera. Well, we had to. When you told us the story, it was like a 7-minute story.
We had
dummy term.
They were going to throw it away. I told them I'd take it because it looked like.
Why were they going to throw it away?
Because it looked like it was compromised on the top.
Right.
And had a bad cork and all that. And
look at that. Look how
I
much
took it all out. Look how much. Okay.
You got a lot. It's your bottle.
I know. I like it. You can have as much as you want.
Hey,
you know that.
Before we get going, I'm going to PBT myself. We just shot a couple reviews with this from Ursery. We'll have that up, but it's a little portable PBT. We've done 3 reviews, so I'm going to see what my what it registers my ABC as.
And you'll see these in future videos. You get the sneak peek because you're coming in live. Or Siri sent us these.
Countdown.
They're not like a quote court device, but it can definitely tell you if you shouldn't be driving.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk while you guys are doing that? Okay. Anyway, long story short. What? I don't know what you doing here.
I'm a .022.
I'm
from the Austin show.
.034.
So the Austin show where I thought Scott should be talking, and he was like, "Oh, come on!" You're like, "What? You did it?" You're like, "Huh? What? What am I supposed to be doing?"
So these are $20. It just told me I'm .034. Now this is like they say, don't use this. Don't use this in quart or anything like that. Right. They give you kind of a range, let you know.
Yeah. Or above, it starts going like alert, right? Caution. So it warns you, and please do drink responsibly. And that should have been $20. And once we get it posted, our dummy fans are going to get a discount. What'd you see? What do you read? Reading comments.
Cut it to the belly button bar.
I don't know.
Sanchez.
Hello, guys. Lewis, what is up?
Anyway,
no need to cut it.
Go back in there, and she was going to dump it. So I said, "How much do you want for it?" She said I could have it.
Yeah.
Took it home. Took it all apart. The cork was compromised. This is from 1999. I did a little video on it.
Bottling.
And the bottling actually occurred in 1999.
So that sat on the shelf for 18 years.
Yeah.
18 years nobody bought that.
And little town of Enid, Oklahoma, of all places.
Probably going to get them in trouble.
Why?
Well, I don't want to say now. They were going to dump it, but
because they thought it was bad.
I know.
It's got a great nose.
It's not like I'm ever going to go in there and get another free bottle from them.
No. I know. I'm just saying. What?
Well, they don't know which one.
Whiskey Wolf, formerly known as Ebhead. Thank you. Hi. Roy, Scott, and Bart, and all others. Roy's in? Is Roy in there?
Yes.
Got it. Sorry. To hats.
Best way I can put it.
Can't read it.
It's the 12 on steroids.
Fight for Sound says Enid's his hometown.
Whoa. You could have you could have done a link up.
Well, I took the wife's new Camry down there one day and just plugged in all the liquor stores, and I went to every one they had.
Yes, everybody's calling for you to lose the T-shirt, the undershirt.
No, you got to tune into the 12 hours of boom if you want to see it without the undershirt. That's got to be about 7 hours in.
Daniel's got it right. He says, "Is that a free T-shirt?"
Chupacabra.
Hey, Whiskey Jason.
Chupacabra.
Daniel says, "Is that a free T-shirt you get when you buy the board game?"
It should, but if if Scott tried this on, it would look. He wouldn't even. Your shoulders would slide out right here because I'm a big fella.
So 17-year-old Glenfarclas from 1999, just recently found on a shelf in Enid, Oklahoma. Great nose to it. The whiskey has not
flavors.
been
There's
tainted
some
at all.
tropical fruit in
Yeah.
there. Some juicy fruit. A nice little vanilla honeycomb.
Maybe slight sherry on the
there's-
nose.
Yeah,
And you
there's
said
some sherry.
since this was so cheap, you were giving it to us.
What you giving? Better pull big glasses before I leave. That's what you get. Fill that glass up.
I think easy come, easy go is the proper phrase.
It will be probably about a month
There
from
you
now.
go.
Yep.
Off the shoulder is looking good. All right. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a weird, I've got like a weird wrinkly thing going on.
Nice sherry. It's kind of that rose petal sherry finish.
It's very.
It's light. It really doesn't feel like a 17-year-old.
It's light, but it is. It's not a bold. It's just a very good, even tempered, even flavored throughout the palate whiskey. I like it. I'm really surprised.
Now they've re-tagged this a couple times.
Yeah, it was 94.34. They was going to knock 10% off, and I pulled it out of there, and the seal was broke, and but it wasn't completely broke. The cap was still attached, but it wasn't completely broke.
My
And it
issue is
looked like somebody had maybe originally took it out and took a sip off of it and put it back.
Ew.
So that's why I didn't want to buy it. But when I know she was looking at it, she pulled the cap up. It was still partially attached, and the cork was broke.
Wow.
And then I went to the car and I thought about it, and I walked back in there. I said, "How much you want for the bottle?" She said, "Here, you can just have it." I said, "All right."
Roy had a bottle effect in this one. I mean, I would believe this was distilled or just bottled yesterday.
Yeah.
It tastes really fresh, really good. It almost reminds the rose petal sherry on this. It reminds me of several sherried Irish whiskeys that I've had.
See, mine's
So
all
the
juicy fruit.
Bushmills, the really comes to mind.
Digital Bell.
Oh,
The Party Source
Ring-a-ding-ring.
reviews.
We didn't think about that.
$5. Yeah, we got to get that ready because we don't have the real cowbell here. That sits at Scott's desk.
play the cowbell sound.
Play it. Play it. Woohoo! Make that cowbell ring.
Did I get it?
Yeah. Woo! Cowbell.
Thanks, Party Source.
Bam.
Actually, it's been a while since we've done a live at noon when we've been shooting.
A little impromptu.
Yep.
That's good. I'm going to have a little more of that.
It is.
So where'd you get this cork?
Save a lot of my old corks and
Yeah.
just find one that fits and works.
All
And
right.
that's the best way to do it.
And it fits
That's
good.
a
It's
Glenmorangie.
Glenmorangie. Yeah.
That's a Glenmorangie.
Now, actually, looking at the price though, even if they must have replaced
That's what
the
I was
sticker
wondering because there's
Yeah.
no way it was
That's
94.34 back
in
in
1999.
No.
No, it was probably $50.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
thinking.
they the price up a little bit since then. They've got 94.34, and the old sticker is torn. The
Yep.
can
And
is
Well,
nobody wanted to buy
And
it.
the can's
because-
what got me when I first looked at it, had the lines running down it, and all the new Glenfarclas cans look a lot different than that. And I caught my eye, and I thought, and I've got a Glenfarclas 12 for $30 minus 10% too at the same place. So 12 for $27 worth. Was a steal.
Yep.
And it was an old bottle too. I think it came out 2008, 2009. I might be wrong about that. It was an older bottle.
Voisin's in. How's the Ardbeg family shootout coming, Bart? You know, we've been so busy, we haven't had a chance to sit down and film it yet. I actually have a little shootout I did with 4 older bottles that I even still need to edit. I want to get that edited before we shoot the entire family. So I'll get that out. I had actually a cork fail in an old bottle there. Teaser, won't tell you which one. And then we'll get that filmed because we need to do that. We've got a couple more blind box reviews. We've been so busy, day job, family, and doing some traveling with the Scotch Test Dummies that we've been really fighting to get in and film. Look at this. How do you say Young's first name?
Graham.
Graham?
Yeah.
That Graham with a G-R-A. Woo, Graham. Make it rain, Graham. Look at that.
Scotch for Dummies are pointing out that October 9th, looking forward to October 19th and 20th, which is our 5-year anniversary celebration coming up here in Wichita.
We just
Saturday night. Yep.
Oh, just for the Saturday?
Yeah.
Not doing the Friday.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, details are up on scotchtestdummies.com. Mark and Drew are coming here from the Scotch for Dummies. Eric Waite will be here. Whiskey Scout will be here.
I'll be there.
So I've been thinking about Bart reaching out on Instagram. I know a couple people and see if we want a cigar sponsor to like send some. Do we want a cigar sponsor for the event?
If a cigar, I'm not a cigar person. I know a lot of people are. I know Lana Lou's coming from Tampa. She loves cigars. She's looking forward to sharing one with you. She also, her palate matches more of yours. But if someone was willing to come, I think.
Well, I don't want to.
Saturday,
I don't think they. I think they can just send some cigars for like to give to the people
I
coming.
think they'd love it.
Yeah,
I think they'd love it, especially at the Saturday event because there's that open courtyard where I believe, can you smoke in that open courtyard?
Yeah, it's outside. Should be able to.
Should be perfect. Should be good.
So where are the venues at again? One more time.
Friday night, the steak dinner and Scotch Malt Whiskey Society tasting is at the Scotch and Sirloin.
Yep.
Saturday night is at All Things Barbecue.
Yes.
I want to say it's 400 West Douglas, 600 West Douglas.
I bought stuff in there for.
Yeah.
I smoke a lot of meats.
Do you have a Yoder smoker?
Me? No, I have a made in Burns, Kansas. I can't think of the name.
I just heard one of their commercials the other day. I was listening to some football on the radio because I was at the day job, and they came in with a great commercial. I was like, these guys are killing it.
Yeah, no, the brand I got they come out of, I bought it up in Burns, Kansas, North El Dorado. They make a lot of them. I just can't think of the name, but they're pretty common.
Now I've said it's perfectly all right. I'm hoping some folks do. Are you going to come to the event with overalls?
I can.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine because I was making a joke though that this isn't your black tie event. This is the dummies hanging out, and I mean, you know, launder them.
Obviously. My wife wouldn't let me out of the house.
There you
with a
go.
set of dirty
Launder
overalls.
them. Don't come with a dirty overall. But I would love to see some overalls there.
Okay.
Oh, it's showing up like right here
They'll
down
be
at
there.
the pasture.
I'll wash them that night.
Perfect.
I got another
Perfect. We're
couple
gonna
pairs.
we're gonna have some overalls at it because that's how we roll, dummy style. No pretentiousness. What do you got there? You're kind of showing this. Talk about it.
We did well. That was the first review we shot today. It'll be coming out Saturday on the Glenfarclas Fire and Cane.
It was blind. Main thing is I could not get. It was in this Riedel glass, which, wow, I even rinsed this glass and now I get peat. I was not getting peat on it when I first tried it. Did you pour it into anything?
Right here.
Let me nose it again because I wasn't getting peat blind at all. A little bit now, but now that I've had it in there, but yeah, blind. No peat was jumping.
Something was on your palate. Yeah, something was on his palate because he would.
I'd have some coffee. That's all I can think of.
Because you gave me that, that's plenty of peat there.
Well, it's tasting
if you're seeing this around in our area, it's $50, and wait till Saturday for our review of it.
Yeah, I look forward to tasting that one. Scotch for Dummies have a bottle of it too.
Yeah.
I will tell you the peat was stronger when I first popped it. It has come up, but it's still there. I don't know how you
I can get it in that. I really get it in the residue of the Riedel glass. But boy, I got none of it on the flavor palette at all. And I didn't get the nose till later. Let me sample some of this.
Okay, I have to try just a little bit. Mix it with a little 17.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe the coffee jack with it.
A couple of drops of 17 still
But
in
that's
there.
why I like blind tasting though, because blind tasting,
I like that big heavy cork.
you're just taking it. You like a big heavy what?
The big heavy cork in
Cork. Wasn't sure what you said.
Where does your mind?
There it always is, but I like a big heavy cork.
Like
What?
big heavy mama.
What did you say?
Yeah, I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
Well, okay, so there's a problem. Roy Octavite, he points out he's having real problems picking out peat because unless it's heavy, he's
Yeah.
got to lay off the peat for a while. He thinks.
I think that's part of my problem.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm such a peat.
If you're
monster.
drinking peat
Right.
every day, you
Right.
don't notice subtle peat.
now I came off a well. I haven't drank nothing in 10 days. When they poured, this is the first sample they poured for me, and Pete just retched out there.
Yeah.
Right? I think, Roy, I'm with you, brother.
But Jason, the mash and drum, is also pointing out that his has gotten sweeter as well since he opened it up.
I gotta
But-
be careful
all you
about the drop,
Have all
like
you-
hours later.
Yeah.
I've got my tester.
This went the Fire and Cane when I first opened it really reminded me of the Balvenie Peat Week, the newest edition of it. So I think the peat has come down a little bit in it. Yeah.
sample
3?
that, 'cause you're,
Yeah.
No.
you're liking it
When
too
I
much.
first opened it.
Okay, I didn't try it when you first opened it. I'm still calling Boulder.
There's still that Pete right there on the back of my cheeks and on my
Boulder
tongue.
Dash. No way.
Right, just right there.
Because the '03 Peat Week from Balvenie is awesome and powerful.
I haven't-
Maybe the
I can't
02.
compare that. I have neither one of those. So, but
Oh, we've got the three for you a little.
not today.
Oh,
I got to drive. This has got to be it. We got to wait a bit.
Me too, brother.
you look like a younger comical version of Doyle Brunson. We'll have to look up who that is.
I
So who
agree.
is he referring to?
Me.
Okay.
Doyle,
Who
if
knows?
Doyle has overalls, then it means you.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's me.
Jesse Voisin says clean your palate with Mescalero first, and you will notice light peat.
You mean
What is
mezcal?
Mescalero? I don't know what
I think it
Mescalero
means
is.
mezcal. I think.
I don't
Mezcal's
know.
good.
Voices usually
I like
Mescalero. That'd be like the jelly bean
Mescalero
from
is
the
the-
cactus.
I know
Mescalero
Jesse.
is the Apache Indian Reservation.
Jesse is coming here in October. The two of the Scotch 4 dummies are
Wow,
coming.
Lisa.
Drew and Mark.
F-111.
Lana Lou is coming. Carl and Amy are coming.
Aardvark.
In October, so
Roy is not coming. Work got in the way. He was talking about Bart. Yep, Doyle's famous poker champ. I like the way he talks. You got to be unique. Is that
Glenfarclas is
Mesca.
good. I don't know if it's a better bang for the buck than Macallan, but
Yeah.
I like Macallan.
Yeah.
But I like Glenfarclas too.
Yep.
This
I
one
would
is
agree with
not
that.
as this is not a heavily sherried Glenfarclas. The 17 is a little different from the others.
And Voisin says Mescalero is a mezcal.
Okay, no, all I can think of because see, I have a friend I served with. He's the one of the Indian
Served
federal policemen on the Mescalero Indian Reservation. That's
Okay.
the only reason I know.
served with him
Anything
in
about
the Air Force. Navy.
No, he was in with me,
Oh, okay.
and then
Army!
he went to the Air Force after he left the Army.
usually I don't want to clean my palate with more a break. There's something in there.
I like the way you talk. First of all, let me cleanse my palate with yet more alcohol.
Here you go. Take a big swig. Let's see. What do we got?
Let me cleanse with a less peated whiskey. And then, woo, what do we got? What do we got? Causeway Coast Whiskey
I've been
Reviews.
wanting to talk about Reddit.
Try McGregor.
I started on Reddit.
Wow.
Mhm.
You
And
are
I-
really in deep if you're in Reddit.
A couple of people had said, Reddit's not for me. It's just snobs and there's too many rules. And I thought, well, what's a rule? I mean, you just post articles on there and so Reddit is broken down into basically subgroups.
Right? I knew that.
So there's one for
almost
Scotch.
like an old style.
There's whiskey with the E, without a E. There's Scotch.
Wow.
All these, but you make your own page.
Okay.
So I posted to Scotch the other day our review of Macallan number 4.
How did that go?
We broke the rules. Had a notice from a moderator that we should familiarize ourselves with the rules.
I do know if you
Yeah.
if you get outside of the bounds, there are people that let you know in there.
Yeah.
And it's
So I'm done.
It's like
Reddit's
a knife
done.
fight. It's like a knife fight in there.
Yeah.
How did you
Well,
break the
I can't
rules?
say. I don't,
It was self-promotion. You cannot post, which I'm well, how do you blog or post or anybody? So the moderator that sent us that we broke the rules, he's got 100-some thousand followers on Reddit. Well, technically he's self-promoting on Reddit. He's trying to build his base. That's what anybody on there is doing.
Wow. I didn't know. I'm not.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm done with Reddit.
So when today we did a review, did you attach the video review? Yeah. And that's
well, I actually I did like a paragraph. I talked about McAllen 1, 2, and 3, 4, each one, what we got, where they were at.
Put some work into it.
Yeah. And I said, here's our review of number 4. And I put it on there.
We broke the rules on Reddit. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you posted the latest video.
Self-promotion.
And you got punished. What did they do? Did they yank it down?
Yeah. Ooh, the moderator. I am removing this post as you broke the rule.
And you probably got
number
flagged.
2.
Did you get flagged?
Familiarize yourself with the rules, please.
Wow.
He said.
Well, there was a please though.
Yeah,
that's nice.
So
it was yanked.
Yeah,
and then you were flagged.
Yeah,
and then from here, so now you're done. You're done. Yeah, I'm with you. Reddit can be a little touchy.
Fact is, I think it was Scotch 4 Dummies. I think it was Drew that had said that they didn't like Reddit. He's the one that said it was too snobbery and too full of rules. Yeah, so he says up there lots of rules.
See, I always heard Reddit was like a Wild West land where it would get brutal in there.
Well, I don't know how someone can. You take Scotch.
Yeah.
The term Scotch, and now you've capitalized on that where you rule all posts related to Scotch, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to go read the rules, but if it says don't link, usually I've been in some board games.
So somebody was able to grab Scotch though, and then make rules up for that term
in Reddit. Yeah. But what I can tell you in the board game world, because there's the two, they'll say do not post links to your pages or whatever. And you can talk about it, but you're not supposed to post links. I'm just curious. Maybe that's what you ran into. But it can get brutal in there. There's been people that have gotten so mad that they have like online wars with each other. I'm not that invested. Yeah, I'm like, whatever, man, whatever. Because if we met in person, we'd probably all get along over whiskey. Right.
Not only that, life's too short to sit there and become a keyboard warrior.
Right. I know a few keyboard warriors on the board game world.
Well, I'm just thinking though, anybody that's posting on there is self-promoting. You're trying to build your name or your brand.
You are, because you're giving.
I haven't seen it, but I'm imagining what you're probably not allowed to do is link to yourself. That's probably the rule.
Yeah, but why? What's the violation? What's the heinous?
I'll tell you why.
Violation,
but it's from the board game side. When people start linking to themselves, it ends up just being a giant advertisement rather than discussion. That's in the board game realm. Yeah. I'm imagining that's probably what they're saying there. So it's all about chat, discuss, don't link. That's just, again, board games, but I bet you it's the same. That's all I'm saying. I'm with you, though. I never go to – I'm very rare.
$50 Fire and Cane.
Yeah.
You want it now, don't you? You want it.
This is unbelievably good stuff for that price.
You desire that deep in your soul.
Scott, I do. I'm going to have a bottle.
Fire and Cane,
I will have a
baby.
bottle.
It sounds biblical.
Scott says that my bourbon journey says that red stands for go F yourself.
Well, I will throw one thing out because we're live. I know there's some folks that say you got to be on every different style of social media out there and get your word out. But I am, I think we pick one and we go with it.
You can't pick one.
I think
you got two or three.
I can. Now I'm with you on this though. You mentioned that there's some guys that are huge on Instagram, but then they start a YouTube channel and they get no traction at all.
I like
it. Doesn't translate.
Instagram and YouTube. I like Twitter. I could care less. Just for me, Twitter is too time consuming.
There's purposes for all of it. There really is. There's different uses.
Yeah.
But you can't build a big Instagram following and immediately go to YouTube and expect the big following to come over. They're all individual platforms. You have to build each one from scratch.
I don't like the word have to build. you want, I mean, not, I know you got to build
that,
from
and
scratch.
the people watching.
No, but we've got people saying that if you're on YouTube and you're not on Twitter, you're wrong. If you're on YouTube and you're not on Reddit, wrong. And those people, I'm like, well, then I'm wrong. Because I think YouTube is kind of our home. It's where we're at. It's really where I engage, is where people support. I handle talking to people there. But you're on Twitter. You're on Instagram. You're on tweens that turn 21. You're on whatever the new site is. First of all, someone needs to make that. Tweens that just turned 21. They're like new to the world. Yeah, you would be good on that. Batman. Eric knows his stuff.
What about, you've never mentioned Facebook?
MySpace is where it's at.
Bart, you've never mentioned Facebook.
I hate Facebook. The only one that hates it more than me is you. You won't even create.
I offered, you wouldn't let me to run it.
Run it.
Facebook's better.
I know, yeah.
You signed me out. I don't know your password.
Sign you out.
You changed your password.
No, they said somebody was trying to hack the account, and they said create a new one. So I went to the actual page.
Sign me in.
Yeah, I know. And then I defaulted it so that all I do is hit a little button and it takes me there. I don't even know what the password is. That's the problem. You can be all over. I can care less.
So you want me to run Twitter, Instagram,
and don't think you need to run Facebook at all. F Facebook. You and Reddit and Facebook combine and implode. I can care less.
Why are you on Facebook?
Slow down.
I'm on there for my own personal
account.
Family.
Yeah,
my wife will like throw out photos. My brother throws out stuff with my nephew that plays baseball.
So you can't do it for Scotch Test Dummies.
I do it for Scotch Test Dummies. But here's what you do. We'll be in the midst of Austin having a moment. And then you're like, hold on a second. Stop. Moment. Freeze. Stop. Frame. Film. Stop. Try that. Tell them what you think. And I'm like, screw all that. I want to enjoy the moment. Now I'll do the YouTube show, but you're like, hold on. Instagram live right now. And I'm like, what? Well, and then what I do like is when we're Instagram, that's genius. We're in two worlds at the same time. Bravo. And then you'd be like, pause, Reddit comment. Reddit. Oh shit, I broke the rules. Sorry, that's a YouTube violation. I shouldn't be cursing. Right. Yeah.
You're cut off.
That's the problem.
You're cut off.
No, that's the problem is when they all start and then you're like, pause, update Facebook account now.
You didn't.
Now. I know. I refused. I was in the moment.
But when the moment was over, you said, hey, send me all your pictures you took.
No, you asked for the ones I took.
No, in Kansas City, after we met Simon.
Now you're in Kansas City. I was in Austin. I want to put them on Facebook. You know what I think of Facebook? Reddit. Like that. Yeah. The more social media, the less we're social. That's my point. Look at these kids today. They're all over social. Yes. They're all over social media, but then you go and go, hey, how you doing? Oh, I don't know you.
You know, here's one way to look at it.
Sorry, did I get excited?
You're real excited.
We were on Twitter.
To move you off.
We were on Twitter, and I refused. I didn't refuse, but I didn't want to get on Instagram because I thought we're already on Twitter.
Sure.
I got on Instagram. We've had a lot of opportunities and people that have reached out to us through Instagram that would not have.
Do I come at you and why are we on Instagram?
No, but I'm saying how many would do that if we were on Facebook?
Facebook's dead. People are bailing.
Oh.
They are. Facebook's for like grandmas now. Nobody cares.
As far as
people that are like,
go,
keep putting them up. The only
thing Facebook's useful is I keep in track with my family, like you.
There you go.
And me and stuff like that.
There you go.
That's it.
We even had it. We did have a fan and a friend. He's a friend and a fan that said the Facebook business account you guys have sucks because they don't put them out to everybody. You have to pay money if you want to get it to all of your fans. They said, however, if you want to do what do they call it, like a subgroup, you're reading instead of paying attention. See, right now you've gotten lost.
You're talking.
I know, but you're not paying attention. They said you want to do a group where then they go out to everybody. Mm-hmm. And you know what I said?
A whiskey group.
I said we need here's maybe the point. We need a fan that loves the show that would be willing to even moderate that for us. We do what we're good at. I've never been good at Facebook. You've never even created a Facebook account. I don't want to learn how to be good at Facebook. I don't like updating my status and taking pictures of my burrito. You're all about burrito pictures, selfies, or whatever you're doing over there. I don't know what you're doing. All right. I don't want to learn Facebook. I want to be really good on YouTube. You were going to try Reddit. Then you didn't want to do Reddit. I never wanted to do Reddit. I've seen it get nasty in the board game world. I don't even want to go there. But whatever. Are there opportunities on Reddit? Sure. But I don't care. That's all I'm saying.
I'm at a loss.
You should just
Here.
I don't need any more.
No,
you're not
just for
going
me.
to. I'm not going to. I know.
Just
I
for
know.
me, not for you.
I know Bart's thoughts. I know his feelings. I'm not going to change him. You're not going to change me. So I'm going to keep up Instagram. We'll keep up Twitter.
I don't try to tell you to stop.
I
I don't
know.
tell you to
No,
stop.
that's not what I'm saying.
I know, but why would you say I'm going to keep up? You're
I'm
good.
No, I know, because people out there are wondering where we're going from here.
No,
Nowhere. We're just talking.
we're talking.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
change Bart.
It is
He's not going
funny,
to change
right,
me.
but it is.
Freaking help from
But
him.
you
That's
don't
all.
even have a Facebook page. And all I'm telling you is you can diffuse yourself. You learned that on Reddit. You stepped into Reddit and you're like, this sucks.
Well, then I told
Get
you,
out.
kill the Facebook page. Get off of it.
Well, I have my own Facebook account. The way they make you do it is you got to use your personal
I
Facebook
know.
account, and then you got to create the business one, which I did. If you want me to go kill the business one, fine.
Yeah. Just take
I
us
would-
off. Then I won't worry about it. And
Why
how
worry
we're,
about it at
how we're
all?
slacking. It's a
Why?
reflection on me that
How?
you don't do anything with it.
How is it a reflection?
Because people go, God, this Facebook, they don't do anything with it. That sucks.
Go
And they're
watch the
trying to,
show.
they send you messages on there. You don't get them.
Oh, I get them. When I go look at it, I look at my personal Facebook account like once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah, I don't live there. How often do you look at yours, your personal Facebook account?
I don't
Once
have
every 3
Facebook.
days.
Bam, there you go.
If I
once
had it,
every
I would. You know how
There
many
you
times
go.
a day I'm in Twitter and Instagram?
That's
Every-
exactly why I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
Twice a day.
I've had
Instagram,
Facebook
once every
since
2 or
it
3
started to
days on
keep in line
Facebook.
with the people, with my family, old coworkers, and people from Colorado that I grew up with. And you were like, "Hey, we need to be on Facebook."
Give Bart
Like,
some
okay.
Pete stat.
No, I'm good. For dummies is good. I'm good. I'm just saying.
Why are we on Facebook? That's what I'm saying.
Because you were like, we need to be, and
Just
you're the
connect
only
your
one with an
platforms.
account. And I was like, okay, I'll open up one. I don't care.
Just connect your platforms to
But I will
Facebook,
tell you,
automatically
I will
shares
tell you
YouTube
what
vids.
we are is
Yeah,
a
I know
YouTube
that.
show. We are a YouTube show. There are that on Facebook and do quite well.
Yeah.
My stepdaughter is one. She has a whole thing on Facebook,
Well-
and that's where all her friends are at. And you know of folks that are on Instagram, and they've even tried to morph into YouTube, and they can't do it. We're a YouTube show. We've got comments there. We've got
They can do it, and you
links.
just start from scratch.
We've
It
got
doesn't automatically
links.
follow.
Yeah, but it doesn't transition a lot. What people do with their cool photos and stuff doesn't switch over. You don't see Scotch Trooper on YouTube. You don't. He's an Instagram guy.
Yeah.
I know.
The biggest.
You don't see him trying to do YouTube. Oh, Scotch Trooper's doing videos now. On how
But he's
he
on
sets up
Twitter
his
and
phone.
Facebook too.
Sure.
The biggest one on Facebook is Whiskey something. That guy that you guys had on from California, he does.
No, we haven't had it. You're talking about Whiskey Hunter.
Yeah, you guys.
Alan.
I know
Alan,
Sammy-
Alan
Jeff
Brody.
Benson.
Benson.
Swami, yeah.
Jeff
Yeah.
Benson.
He runs
You're
the
a
best.
man I can hang out with.
He runs the best Facebook account that I've seen for whiskey
Yeah.
for me personally.
Look, we're
Bourbon
not-
R sometimes is just full
we're
of
not
people
getting
that,
rid of Instagram. He wants to run it. I'm just
Why not?
saying I don't run anything
Agree.
else. I always say focus on YouTube, and I brought up doing Patreon early on because I knew board gamers, and so I run the Patreon stuff. But that's it.
Yeah, Trooper's actually the one that talked me into finally signing up on Instagram and getting that going.
Sure, and I'm good with that. You can do as much stuff as you want. I would never say stop. But I also don't tell you to go do something. I don't call you up and say, hey, there's new candystriper.com. Go on there. There's 29 people there. Go do it. You guys are kicking out great content. Who the hell cares about the platforms? The YouTube works well. That's where we live. I agree. Whiskey Yoshi, YouTube and Patreon. There you go. I agree with Yoshi. We're having fun right now as well. Jason Fisk, true story. I just like what you said, Jason. ONG Gaia. I've seen it firsthand. Yes, because Trooper is all about imaging, right? And Instagram's all about the photo. It's the perfect platform. 100% agree. And you're actually a photog. You've got this beautiful 35 millimeter camera, and you've been taking photos for decades, right? When did you start? College?
Like 7th grade.
Before college. All right, so you're a photog. You put me on Instagram, you would just get like, hey, look at this pizza.
Yeah,
it'd be terrible.
Fair.
It'd be terrible.
I was wondering.
Yeah. Brian Schultz, I like pizza, and please smack Bart. Lead with the elbow, baby. I'll hurt you. Amy.
No, I'm just saying it is what it is. I'll keep
subscribe,
running.
like.
I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, you'll do what you do.
I don't ever tell you
it's
anything.
futile.
Yeah, resistance is futile. How much sway do I have over your
actually
life?
you do tell
How
me to
much
do stuff.
sway
Here's
do
what
I
you do.
have?
You go, we need glasses. We should get glasses. We need glasses. We need glasses. So I finally get glasses.
Glenn, but where did you take that?
What?
Rocks glasses and shot glasses. Yeah. Sure.
We need coins. We should get coins. We need coins. We should get coins. So finally I get the coins. That's how Bart tells me to do stuff.
I love that.
Shirts. We should get shirts. Shirt.
Actually, I was doing the
minute.
shirts, and then Roy said you're doing it old school.
Do you understand what this sounds like, though?
What?
We have a supervisor and a worker.
Like,
supervisor
has the
ideas.
Like
the worker engages.
No, I'm the creative. You got to admit, I'm a little bit more of the creative person, though.
Yeah.
Would you admit I'm a little bit more of the creative? Would you?
Well, the shirt kind of tells the tale there.
Come on, you know I'm creative.
I'm creative as well, but you're like idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Test it.
And I'm kind of like,
that's how partnership works.
Wait a minute.
Scotch It.
That's how partnership works.
You're right, though. Actually, that's why we've been buddies for 23 years.
Exactly.
So I don't know if I would get along with me. Wrap that one around.
Roy witnessed us down there in Austin after the heat that day.
Yes, but he also was shocked that I was a lot more quiet in person. Remember that?
No.
Yeah. Maybe he just told me. Hey, he was like, you're a little more contemplative than I thought. I'm like, wow, that could mean he thought I was dumb. Very surface. Very surface. It's hot. It's cold. I want whiskey. I'm hungry.
Goodness.
That's not wrong either. So.
Oh, Yoji's tuning in. Whiskey. That's Whiskey Yoshi.
Yeah, I figured.
Yoji.
Yeah. Yoshi.
And
we met him down in Austin. Great guy. He came on the live.
Military.
No, this is our banter. We do this all the time. We are like brothers, really.
Yeah, engineer. Bart is creative and Scott is good at organization and actually doing things. See? Batman knows. Brian Schultz.
I think we've been live long enough.
I like it. Scott gets it done. I love that. I feel you guys need whiskey therapy session. We always need whiskey therapy. Look at this. Telex, the whiskey tech says, I wish I wasn't at work. Bird Dog's all over. He pops into my board game show too. He says, you have balance, a rare and wonderful thing. I agree 100%. My journey, I see a YouTube MMA fight coming soon. Rear naked choke is all I say. Rear naked choke, baby.
I'm not gonna be naked.
I'm the big spoon. I'm the big spoon. Little spoon.
Let's go.
Tucks in. No, we're reading off the people here.
I know. We've been live long enough.
Quit touching me. The sniper says 25 days, and he says I'm in Kansas.
Yep.
Yes, you
October
are.
19th, 20th. Eric's going to be here.
Amy says
Mark and Drew,
dummies.
Amy and Carl.
Look, Scotch for Dummies had to flee. He
Jesse.
says, good show, boys. Later, all. It should have been later, y'all.
Whiskey and Snacks. Sometimes we see him tune in. He's going to be here. Mark Brown.
Love
it.
Yep.
This one I'm not familiar with.
You ready? Scotch it. You Scotch it.
Cilantro. Dummies. Follow us on Facebook.
Yes. And
Or
Reddit.
not.
Follow us on Reddit where we break the rules.
We're done. I'm just canceling Reddit. I'm done with it. I'm not going to talk about it for a year and talk about, oh, it's not any good. I don't even go on there.